All right, hear me out on this. The other night, I did a repeat watch of 7 Years in Tibet starring BP, which I highly recommend. I don't know if you've seen that movie. It's based on a true story. Guy ends like from 1939. He goes hiking, ends up in Tibet, finds the city of Tibet, and stays for like 7 years. Becomes really good friends with the Dalai Lama. It's unbelievable. Now here's the deal. I'm watching this movie, and they're explaining how you become the Dalai Lama, and they're saying in the movie that the Dalai Lama becomes reincarnated in another body, and the Dalai Lama, the one that's alive, can sense what body it's in, and it tells the people that'll be the new Dalai Lama. I know, listen, I'm doing this lightly. I know it's more detailed, but you follow me in basically how it works?
Mm-hmm.
And usually the new Dalai Lama comes from the Tibetan region. But the Dalai Lama that exists now, the old guy, he's like, but that might not be the case this time. I don't know. Maybe he found it by now, but he's like, I don't know where it'll come from. And I'm not holding myself to any of that. When I know. I'll see it and I'll know. Now, you put that aside. This is going back about 20 years maybe. When I used to work front desk in New York City, maybe 25 years. I used to ride my bike to work at like 6 o'clock in the morning. To save money, I'd take my bike to the hotel and lock it up. One morning, Sunday morning, it's got to be like about 5 to 6 in the morning. I'm biking.
I'm sorry.
What's up?
When you rode your bike to work, did you have the uniform on?
No way, guy. We had lockers. It's a hotel.
Okay.
Oh my God, can you imagine? Fair enough question.
Okay.
Now I'm biking cross town, and it's a Sunday, and I'm passing this very fancy hotel called the Mark on the Upper East Side, and there's a bunch of cops out front. So I'm like, what's going on? So I pull up, and there's no one around because it's so early. And as I stop on my bike, swear to God, I'm not making this up, coming out of the Mark with escorts is the Dalai Lama in the robe. And they're walking him across the street to get into the SUV. And as he's coming across, 10 feet away, I'm standing on my bike making complete eye contact with the Dalai Lama. Complete eye contact. And it was a good solid 1 to 2 seconds and a smile. And then he did a dip down. I swear to God, I'm not making any of this up. I told my wife this. What I didn't realize until I watched that movie, during that 2 seconds, guy, he was checking to see if I might be the fucking guy. I said to Jackie, he was doing a check to see if I was the Dalai Lama. Because he said he don't know where it's going to come from. Is it the fucking guy on the bike? So I said to Jackie, that's cast-worthy. She goes, that's a stretch. I go, stretch nothing. He says he's looking in everyone's eyes to find the fucking guy. And we made eye contact. Unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable.
If you were the guy, what happens? What does he do?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if he's found him since, but maybe it's a point like, Invasion of the Body Snatchers when you realize someone else isn't a zombie and they'd go, oh, Everyone he looks at, I feel, is a possible Dalai Lama. Well, but I specifically, it was like coincidence that I was there and that he was there. I was like, wow. It was close, guy.